In Idaho, still don't have a suspect in the murders of 4 students at the University of Idaho, stabbed to death in their own home. They have cleared some people of wrongdoing, including someone who drove 2 of the victims home and the person who called 911. But as Christina Ruffini reports, they are widening their investigation to make sure the killer or killers don't get away.
The flyers went up on Sunday, hastily taped to businesses, cafes, even street poles, asking the public for help.
Someone's murdered child in our community is everyone's murdered child in our community.
Vanessa Stirring has 7 kids, including one who's a student at the University of Idaho.
I know that there's a monster out there that is capable of doing this, but it's hard to wrap my head around.
At a press conference Sunday, Moscow police disclosed a new fact. The 911 call was made from one of the surviving roommate's phones, but not by the roommate. At the time of the call, there were other people in the house.
How many?
Honestly, I'm not quite sure at this time.
Police say the victims, Kaylee Gonsalves, Madison Mogen, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin, were likely asleep when they were attacked. CBS News has confirmed some of them were killed in their beds on the 2nd and 3rd floors. Police say they were stabbed multiple times by a large military-style knife. Some of the victims had defensive wounds. The 2 roommates who were home at the time of the attack but unharmed are not considered suspects.
We're not getting any answers, and we're not going to settle for that.
Olivia Stevenson says her sister Kaylee and her friends did everything right to stay safe, but it wasn't enough.
They went out in the buddy system. They stopped and got food. They Ubered home. They let their dog out to go potty, and then they locked their house up. And this still happened.
As for the university here, the president was at that press conference yesterday and said he's asking professors to prepare for 2 options, both in-person and remote learning. He recognizes some students might not want to come back to campus while the killer is still on the loose, but others might want the comfort of their friends. Christina Ruffini, CBS News, Moscow, Idaho.